Alright guys, how's it going? If you guys are new, appreciate if you like and subscribe, coming and share the video as well. And let's make sure that for YouTube we are good on the sound. We are. So if you guys have any requests, let me know and I will look at them. So Bitcoin right now, getting started a little bit early. It's usually we go live earlier, but still here. So right now Bitcoin is at $20,600, and it is looking like this was a very cheesy way of drawing it, but it does look like Bitcoin has a possible head and shoulders forming. If this candle closes anywhere near 20,600, that could be a head and shoulders pattern to the downside, which would take you at least back to $20,000. So we'll see how that plays out as well. So that's kind of how it's looking for Bitcoin right now. Someone did mention in another group that there was an M pattern forming on Bitcoin, which is possible. You'd have to come back down here to the downside, down to 20K to confirm that. That's another bearish pattern. So we'll see what happens, but right now I'm not very bullish on Bitcoin. I am in short positions on Solana and GMT. I did enter those last night, so I am. Appreciate the follow. I did probably enter those shorts too early because I'm down quite a bit, 20% on those shorts, 3L coins on KuCoin, but I am in shorts right now. Short positions on crypto because I do not think I think we're going to go back to at least 17,500 or very close to that in the next week or so. So those are the trades I'm holding on right now is a GMT short and a Solana short because I do see Bitcoin going back to that local low around 17.5 here in the next few days or so. So with that being said, I am not bullish on it. The supports to the downside is obviously 20,500 is a resistance we have to get above, which you're above it right now. But since we haven't been above it very long, I would still say it's resistance. If you get above it, I guess you could say it's support. And then 20,000 is also support to the downside. And then below that, it would be a nice free fall, probably down to 18.5. And then 17.5 was my target for Bitcoin. If you don't hold 17.5, you'd have a fast drop down to $14,000. That's what some people are also saying could potentially happen as well. If you guys are new, appreciate it. If you hit the like button, I appreciate it, and we will get started. So yeah, like I said, I'm in a Solana short, and I'm also in a GMT short. Let's go over look at Jasmine coin and see how that's doing. Right now, Jasmine is still holding 0.0096, so 95% of 1 penny. I did say if you don't get back above a penny, 9/10 of a penny would be support. Below that, you have 8/10 of a penny as a local low. But then below that, you're looking at all the way down to 0.0066, so 66% of a penny would be the next target if you don't hold a local low at 8. So that would still be a pretty big drop from there. Let me see. If you don't hold that local low at 8/10 of a penny on Jasmine, if you do go back down there, which I think will happen, you would have a 16 to 17% drop all the way down to the next local low, or where the fib level is on Jasmine. So again, I'm looking for short positions. A lot of these coins on the 4-hour time frame are overbought, so I would expect more downside on crypto. If there's any requests, let me know, and I will look at them. So let me see some of the top gainers here. Aave is at 14%, so that's kind of what I look like. So let's go quickly on Aave and see how that's doing on the RSI. So the 15-minute chart is overbought. The 1-hour chart actually is oversold, so it might not be a good time to short it. The 4-hour chart is overbought, so if you did off the 4-hour time frame, that'd be a good short, but you might want to wait for the 1 hour to be overbought again before shorting it. But I look for coins that are up like more than 10% on the day, and then look to see if the RSI is overbought. If it is on like the 15-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour, then I would look for a short. Then I'd probably jump into a short. But since Aave is oversold on the 1 hour, that might not be the best coin to short. So it is for Chainlink right now. It's looking like it's getting a double top at $7.20. So that's one maybe we can short. The 4 hours overbought. The 1 hour chart is not. So probably not a good short just yet. If the 1 hour comes back and is overbought, and then you go down to 15-minute chart and that's overbought, then that's a possible short. So just kind of right now, I would say the best place to be would be shorts or in cash. I would not be longing right now because everything is so overbought unless you're investing long term. If you're trying to trade it, I would not be longing right now. If there's any requests, let me know. No, because that's kind of it. I just want to quickly go over the market, come on here, talk about it. So Bitcoin went over, Jasmine went over quickly, talked about Solana and some of the short positions possible. I do think Solana and GMT are definitely still good now would be a better entry than where I got in. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. On Solana 3S on KuCoin, there's a falling wedge that could possibly break to the upside. The measured move would be $3.70. So those are the two positions I'm in right now. So going back to Bitcoin, I guess, so if we zoom in on the 15-minute chart, Bitcoin has a possible head and shoulders. The only way to pretty much say that the head and shoulders is invalidated would be to get a move above $20,800. If you cannot do that, and especially if you fall back below $20,500 again, that would confirm to me that you're in a head and shoulders and you are going to break at least down to $20,000, probably lower again, because that would be a lower high on Bitcoin if you don't surpass $20,800. So that's the target to be, is $20,800. If you don't pass that, you'd be looking at probably at $18,800. You'd be looking for $19,800 on Bitcoin if it does not get above $20,800 right now. So, and also a possible M pattern is forming on the 15-minute chart for Bitcoin, which is also a bearish pattern. So I'm in short positions right now just to wrap things up. That's kind of all I had for you guys, unless there's requests. I just want to quickly jump on here, talk about it. Otherwise, I will be back live Friday, 4:30 p.m. Central Time, and hopefully we can get back on schedule on Friday. So with that being said, someone asked on YouTube, what do I think about Tfuel right now? I can go look at the chart. I don't really keep up to date with that, but I will look at that. So Tfuel on the Binance chart. So Tfuel, let's go look at the 3-day chart and see how that's looking. So the 3-day chart looks awful. It's in a clear downtrend. So obviously you do want to buy when everything's really, 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 really red. But if you're trying to like make a swing trade or something, you wouldn't get into a position. Just if you go to, you could even draw it from the recent high or where the 3-day candle closes. If you started around 65 cents on Tfuel, which was around the 9th of June in 2021, 1 year ago today almost. If you just did that, drew a trend line back from a year ago today, it's just been in a downtrend overall, at least on the 3-day chart. The price you would have to beat to invalidate this this downtrend would be about 12 cents if you want to be safe. You've had a few wicks above it, so a 3-day candle close above 12 cents. If we go to the daily chart on Tfuel, same thing. So I would not be getting into a position until you break that trend line down. 3-day chart is getting close to overbought on the RSI. The daily chart is completely topped out, already looking like it wants to reverse down. 12-hour chart's overbought. 6-hour chart's neutral. The 4-hour chart's neutral, so that's a good sign. The 1-hour chart is neutral. The 15-minute chart is neutral. So some of the smaller time frames are starting to reset. So if you're looking to swing trade it, though, I would probably not enter a long-term swing position. I would not enter a trade until you get above that downsloping support. You've been in this downtrend for a year now on Tfuel. So until you break that downtrend, I would not say anything is extremely bullish on it. You could definitely have nice rallies, of 20, 30%. But actually, that was a nice, I guess it could be a lot more than that. But if you're looking to get in for like a 10x or something on Tfuel and hold it long term, I would not buy it until it breaks this trend line, which is currently around 11 to 12 cents. So set alert there. If it breaks that, then maybe it could be a good time to get in. But that's just how I see it, and I'm looking on it based on the 3-day time frame. So beyond that, I don't know anything about Tfuel. I'm just looking at what the charts are telling me, and they're telling me it's not very bullish, at least on the 3-day time frame. So let me see if I see any chart patterns, possibly. A possible falling wedge right now on the 1-hour chart for Tfuel, which is a bullish sign, but Bitcoin dumps, which I do think it will. The trade will not work out. So again, if I think Bitcoin's going to dump, I don't buy altcoins unless it's like a short position. So Tfuel to me does not look very good right now unless you break 12 cents. So that's all I got for you, unfortunately. But so if there's any other requests, let me know. Otherwise, that's all I got for you guys. Bitcoin, I'm looking for that to go back down. Unless you break $20,800, I'm looking for more downside on Bitcoin, especially if you don't hold $20,500, which is technically support if you're going off the smaller time frames. I don't think we've been above it long enough to say it's support. That's why I don't think it's going to hold. And you should look for $19,800 for the next step on Bitcoin. If that doesn't hold, which next day or so. Tomorrow market's open on the stock market and everything. I'm expecting it to be a bloodbath for crypto tomorrow or later this week. So 19.5 is definitely strong support for Bitcoin. If that doesn't hold, look for 18.5. And then I believe there's a CME gap at 18.5. So that's also why I think we'll go lower, because you can only fill those gaps when the stock market's open. And then there's another one at $9,000. And then also for Bitcoin, way down there at 14,000 is support. And I also have a take profits on my short positions if Bitcoin gets close to 17,500. So that's all I got for you guys. If there's any more requests, then let me know. Otherwise, I can do, if you post them on my YouTube channel, or if you comment on one of my TikTok videos, I can make a video about them. But otherwise, I will see you guys Friday, 4:30 p.m. Central Time. Thanks, guys, for joining. I'll see you guys in the next one.